We're going to the north of Italy now, where at least 8 people have died and many others are missing after heavy rain caused major flooding. The Emilia-Romagna region has been hit particularly hard. Thousands of people had to flee from their homes. Hundreds of firefighters were deployed to help with rescue efforts. Authorities are warning there may be worse to come as the extreme rains continue.
A dramatic rescue as a pregnant woman is pulled from her home. 2 days of torrential rainfall has devastated parts of northern Italy, causing flash flooding that trapped both humans and animals alike.
Perfetto.
On average, there's been 200 millimeters of rainfall in 36 hours, but in some areas it has even reached 500 millimeters. That's half the average annual rainfall for this part of Italy. Months of drought had preceded this, reducing the capacity of the land to absorb water and worsening the impact of the floods. Authorities have registered more than 200 landslides and more than 20 rivers that burst their banks. Here in Cesena, many residents were surprised by the onslaught of water. I've lived here since 1979. I've seen floods go by, but I've never seen anything like that. We've never had water here. The helicopters circled all night to rescue people. That house there, they saved some old people, some children, thanks to the helicopter. The situation is still tough, tragic. We hope it will improve. 50,000 people have been affected by power cuts and electricity shortages. Hundreds of firefighters, mountain rescuers, and the Italian Coast Guard have been deployed. But many areas remain difficult to access.
Silvia Boccardi is a freelance journalist from Milan, and I asked her earlier to give us the latest on the flooding in northern Italy.
I believe that you've said 9 people have died and 20,000 people have been evacuated from their homes after these heavy storms have took place in this region of Emilia-Romagna. We have seen people seeking refuge on their terraces, on their homes, or on their roofs. 23 rivers broke the banks and 280 landslides have been registered for the moment. So the situation is pretty bad.
Right. How are the rescue operations going?
Well, as you've said, Italy's civil protection have said that the rainfall is not over. It will continue for several hours. So we haven't seen the worst yet. The civil protection minister, Musumeci, has said that some areas had received more, half of their average annual rainfall in just 36 hours. So rescue operations are going fast, but not enough. We have seen on Twitter many videos of people asking for help, families, mothers asking for rescuers to rescue their children. So, I mean, even Bologna, which is like a very major city, have been underwater. So, I mean, this is a real emergency. Rescue operations are going fast, but it might not be fast enough.
Now, it seems that these extreme weather events become more frequent. Is the Italian government doing anything to prepare better for these events? Well, it has been done something in the past. There had been prepared the national plan in 2014, but it was called off in 2017. So we don't really have a plan right now. The government, Giorgia Meloni, the Prime Minister, have been called a meeting for next week, for Tuesday, and they already said that there is a decree law ready to give money for the emergency. We're talking about 20 million of euros. But to be honest, many critics said that this is too little, too late, because of course, I mean, Italy is a country that is vulnerable.
to climate change. Weather-related disasters are on the rise and have been on the rise for years now. So the government should have been more prepared to something like this.
The journalist Silvia Boccardi there from Milan. Thank you very much, Silvia.
Thank you.